Hello everyone, Keenlin here. Today, I want to share a story that is both heartbreaking and a serious warning for all of us. Imagine a young man full of life suddenly vanishing without a trace. This is the real story of Nguyen Xuan Dat, from the peaceful village of Tien Hung in Hung Yin province. For 10 years his family has lived with painful silence, not knowing where he is or what happened. The story resurfaced on November 28, 2024, when local police confirmed they were investigating his identity. The police began piecing together the puzzle of Dat's life, a life that seemed to stop for his family a decade ago. Born in 1989, Dat left his hometown after his father's passing, and all contact was lost. The recent involvement of authorities has shed new light on this cold case, but also brought new concern. This sudden activity after a decade of silence suggests something significant has occurred. While the community hopes for answers, the investigation hints at a darker story, one that connects personal tragedy to a wider modern threat in our digital age. For a mother, there is no greater pain than not knowing the fate of her child. Mrs. Nguyen Thi Minh has endured this agony for 10 years. She confirmed to reporters that she has had absolutely no contact with her son, Dat, for the entire decade. Imagine the countless nights she stayed awake, wondering if he is safe, hungry, or even alive. When police officers came to her home in late November, it was a moment filled with hope and anxiety. They asked questions and gathered information, but revealed little about their visit. The official visit confirmed her son was part of an investigation, but gave her no peace. Memories of Dat as a young man, just starting to find his way, make his absence even more painful. The loss of his father was a difficult blow, and shortly after Dat left. Whatever his reasons, he left a hole in his mother's heart that has only grown with each passing year. Her love remains strong, a flame of hope that refuses to be extinguished. This mother's story is not just a personal tragedy, it touches the entire community. As the investigation continues, the village waits with her, hoping for closure. Her journey is a solemn reminder of the importance of family and the deep scars left when a loved one disappears. In a small village like Tien Hung, everyone knows everyone, and Dat's story became part of local history. Neighbors recall he was raised by relatives in Hanoi, making him a bit of a stranger in his own hometown. Before he disappeared, Dat returned to Hung Yin, working in a factory and trying to reconnect with his roots. He was quiet and reserved, not one to draw attention. The death of his father was a turning point. Shortly after the funeral, he was gone. There was no big announcement, just an empty space where he used to be. This silent departure left many wondering what was going on in his mind. Was he overwhelmed by sorrow or seeking a new start? The neighbors' memories provide important context to the police investigation. He was not just a name on a missing persons report, he was a son, a neighbor, a young worker. The community's recollections, though fragmented, are valuable pieces of the puzzle. They show a young man who faced significant challenges early in life. The village continues to watch and wait, hoping to understand what happened to the quiet boy who left and never came back. As Dat's story unfolded, Tien Hung police issued a deeply connected public announcement. On November 28, 2024, they released an urgent warning about a threat lurking in the digital world. The police warned about the circulation of an extremely harmful document on social media. This wasn't just fake news, it was designed to incite violence and promote illegal activities. The material was being spread secretly, making it harder to track and stop. The timing of this warning, coinciding with Dat's case, was no coincidence. The implication was clear. The investigation into a missing man had led to the discovery of dangerous online activity. This link between a decade-old mystery and a modern digital threat is a stark reminder of how the world has changed. Dangers are no longer just physical, they can be virtual, spreading silently and infecting vulnerable minds. The police took this threat seriously, issuing a formal warning to every citizen. They needed the help of the entire community to act as a shield against this poison. The message, the internet has a dark side, and we must all be vigilant. This warning was a call to action for everyone to protect their community's safety, both online and offline. In their urgent message, Tien Hung police outlined a clear plan for everyone. The first and most important instruction: absolutely do not share the harmful document. When you receive something suspicious or shocking, your instinct might be to share it as a warning, but in this case, sharing is the worst thing you can do. By forwarding the material, you help the poison spread. The police advised, If you receive this toxic content, delete it immediately. Do not save it, not even out of curiosity. The creators want it seen by as many people as possible, relying on our curiosity and impulse to share. Every time it's forwarded, they succeed in spreading hatred and inciting violence. By deleting it, you break the chain and stop it from reaching others. This advice applies to all harmful content online. If it seems designed to make you angry or hateful, do not engage. Your click can be a weapon. Choosing not to share is an act of responsibility. The power to stop its spread is at our fingertips. By choosing to delete and not share, we help create a safer online environment for everyone. The second crucial step from Hung Yin Police Active Citizenship. It's not enough to delete harmful content. If you see someone sharing it, report them immediately. The police can't be everywhere, especially online. They rely on us to help identify the sources of danger. Reporting these accounts is essential for stopping the problem at its root. Those who create and spread this content often hide behind fake profiles thinking they can't be caught. Each report helps police build a case and hold them accountable. Your report could be the key to an arrest and preventing further harm. Most social media platforms have tools for reporting harmful content. Learn to use them. The police also ask people to report directly to the local station for a formal investigation. Some may hesitate, but protecting our community is everyone's business. When you report a malicious account, you're helping create a safer space for all. The police are our partners, but they need our cooperation. Let's work together to silence those who wish to poison our society. The third and perhaps most important recommendation concerns our children. The police strongly advise parents to closely supervise their children's online activities. Today's kids have access to the internet from a young age, full of knowledge and fun, but also danger. We must be their guides and protectors in the digital world. Teach children to stay away from negative and provocative content. Have open conversations about the internet, just as you would about not talking to strangers. Explain that not everything online is true or safe. Create a family environment where kids feel safe to talk about anything they encounter online. Use parental controls and set screen time limits, but more importantly, take an active interest in their online lives. By building trust, we keep the lines of communication open. Our goal: raise digitally savvy, resilient children who can navigate the online world safely. Protecting our children now extends deep into the virtual world. The case of Nguyen Xuan Dat and the police warning have sent ripples far beyond Tien Hung. This single story illustrates a much larger threat facing our society. It shows how a personal tragedy can be intertwined with the dark world of the internet. The investigation into a missing person led to the discovery of toxic online materials, highlighting how real-world problems and digital dangers intersect. This is a wake-up call. The internet can be weaponized to spread ideologies that incite violence. Harmful content is produced by those with a dangerous agenda, targeting vulnerable people. Dat's story makes us wonder how many others could be susceptible to such influences. Law enforcement must now be skilled in both the digital and physical worlds. The Tien Hung Police's proactive warning shows they're adapting, but they can't do it alone. Public awareness and cooperation are more critical than ever. This local story carries a global message. We all have a role in combating harmful online content. The lessons from Tien Hung should prompt a national conversation about digital safety and responsibility. In conclusion, the search for a missing man in Hung Yin has become a crucial lesson for us all. It's a story of personal heartbreak and public danger, of a family's loss and toxic content spreading online. As we hope for answers for Mrs. Mian's family, we must also heed the police's warning. The safety of our community depends on every one of us who uses the internet. Building a safer online world is a collective responsibility, starting with our daily choices. Delete, don't share, harmful content. Report malicious accounts. Be involved in our children's digital lives. Small actions multiplied by millions create a powerful force for good. Let's use this story as a reminder of our shared duty. The community in Tien Hung is pulling together. We must do the same. Behind every online profile is a real person, and behind every missing person is a real family. Let's use our presence online to build a better, safer world together.